Before South Africans start telling me that, Jim, you they lie, Jim, you're making up stories, Jim, this and that, I want to ask you people, South Africans, be honest with yourself. If you are a normal human being, even a black person who has money, who is comfortable, will you live around people who are doing this kind of thing? Will you live around people like this? No, let's be honest. Even the rich and the wealthy black South Africans don't want to live around this kind of people. This is the honest truth. And it's not being biased. It's because every person wants to protect their environment. Every person wants a safe environment. Every person wants a comfortable environment. Everybody is running away from nuisance because this right here is absolute nuisance. And this is what many black South Africans do. Now them be this. You understand? Now them be this. So before you are talking of hunger in Nigeria, before you're singing of Nigerians living on rice, government sharing rice to Nigerians as if rice is the solution to Nigeria problem, at least government they share rice. Where did you see Nigerians breaking into shops, looting rice, looting drinks, looting food, looting small things to take sustain life? When did you see that happen? If you have ever seen Nigerians doing that, comment it below. Describe the event. Tell us what happened that you saw Nigerians doing that. But this is a daily lifestyle of our beloved black South Africans. I saw this on Facebook and I was really laughing because somebody said, this is why Orania doesn't want black people to come there. This is why the white people of Orania cannot allow these black South Africans to enter their territory. Because they go carry this nonsense, enter white people environment. They go carry this nonsense, now enter white people neighborhood. And then everywhere go gaga. So you and I as a South African, you accept it to be that even if you are rich as a South African, you wouldn't want this around you. I'm not here to criticize and, make South Africa look bad. No, I'm here to criticize this act that black South Africans love doing. I'm here to criticize it. I'm here to say that this is not a healthy you can, even if there's a problem in your community, even if your community is neglected, your community is not doing well, you want your community to be better, you want better security in your community, this is not the best way to go about it, because this simply means chasing out potential investors from your community. So anybody looking at this now, be it a Nigerian, be it a South African, be it an immigrant, be it the government, be it whoever, you see this thing happening in one neighborhood or one area, one community. I want to ask you a question. Will you carry your 1 million rand? Will you carry your 500,000 rand? Will you carry your money to go and invest around this kind of people? Will you carry your investment, your hard-earned money to go and invest around this kind of people? You cannot, unless you did not work for the money. Unless the money does not belong to you. Unless, say, you buy somebody to get that money. You don't know what it means to have money. You understand? This is exactly why black South Africans, they don't want them. White people don't want you in your country. This is the character that you people keep portraying, that even immigrants, they are better off. White people prefer immigrants. I talked to a friend of mine in South Africa. He told me, I am working for a French company. You see Nigerians, they'll tell you, I'm working for a French company in South Africa. I'm working for a European company in South Africa. I'm working for all the top European companies, all the big companies in the country. They are employing Nigerians. They are employing foreigners. Because they cannot employ this kind of people. You want to employ somebody who get this kind of brain. What would the person come and do in your company? What kind of work would the person work? When their brain is only to loot. Enter somebody's shop. You could see their supermarket. Whether it's foreigners' supermarket or it's your own person that owns the supermarket. I even saw another South African complaining. He's telling me, South Africans do not open businesses. South Africans, the blacks, they just can't open a business of their own. They can't create jobs for themselves. They are too lazy. They can't create shops. They can't invest. No. That's why the slightest, because if you can open a shop, if you as a South African can own a business, open your own shop, run it, I don't think you do this to another person's shop. Because if South Africans own shops and businesses in their neighborhoods, they will not do this. How can you get up one morning and go and loot when you know that your shop is also there? So they will loot yours as well. You see, that's the mentality. That's why the black South Africans are not wanted. Even in their own country, they are not wanted. Foreigners are preferred to do so many things. I've never seen a country, I mean a massive country, a country with a population of over 70 million citizens. And in these 70 million citizens, more than 50 million are black. But guess what? This country, South Africa, prefer to import labor. The South Africa government is looking for ways to bring in immigrant expats from Nigeria, from India, from China, from other countries. They were talking of thousands of immigrants that the South Africa Home Affairs is looking for to bring into South Africa so they can do work. When you have a population of 70 million citizens, you are looking for labor out of the country. It's definitely a conclusion that the people in the country are not competent. They are not good enough. They cannot work. You cannot be in a country where only foreigners are preferred to work. Foreigners are chosen over you in your own country. And then you are busy blaming the foreigner. Instead of looking at yourself, examine yourself. There's a song we used to say, Nigerian artist sang. Examination, examination, examine yourself, whether you there for Jesus. Examine yourself. Examine yourself. Because this is pure evidence. This is it. I want to defend this one. South Africans, explain this to me. Explain it. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay, we want to learn from you. If not to talk about Nigeria, when I go open mouth, Nigeria doesn't have anything. Nigeria is a jungle. Nigeria is insecure. At the end of the day, all the things you accuse Nigeria of, your own worst pass. As in, your own the noom. you're on the noom. Hello, have you ever been to a house where they keep sheep, goats? You know, goat house, as goats they smell. And like that, South Africa won't matter the smell. You understand? I'm not going to describe them again. I'm short of words. That's why I have to look for examples that are more physical. See them looting up and down to survive. How would a white man prefer you in your country? They will choose Nigerians, choose foreigners, choose immigrants over you. I'm doing this video because I love South Africans. Because if you watch this now and change, that means the loser will be the Nigerians and the immigrants, and those that will benefit will be South Africans. So for those of you who think that I don't like South Africa, you're making a very big mistake, sir. It is what it is. Your boy Ajim Max on this one again. God bless you all. Cheers.